Good morning, good morning. Let's get into this. It's gonna be a good day, good trading day for sure. Let's get into it. I think we're live, I think we're good. Let's go, let's go. Let's clean up my desk a little. Alright, sweet. Sweet, I feel good, good sleep, good exercise, good mentality, peace with the world. Let's go. We're gonna look at some good markets today. I can't wait. This will be exciting. We had news already this morning, so the news came out pretty good. Pretty good in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. The economy is not terrible yet, so I think we're good. Market just opened. We're gonna wait to see if we get back into this lower low here. So if you notice that we've been trading down, 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 down. We hit these lows. We hit this volume imbalance. It's down here. Let's go to the daily. We're in this daily for value gap. The 4-hour volume imbalance is right here, but we hit it on the regular trading hours, but not the electronic ones. Okay. No, I mean the electronic ones we hit, not regular trading hours. Had that backwards. Okay. But let's see if we reach down there again once more and look for a potential buy later. I see that we have highs here, highs up here. There's a scalp from yesterday. We got highs up here. So we got a lot of stuff up here for us if price does want to continue back higher later today at some point. Preferably, I'd like to see a sell off of more SMTs down in here. If we sell off, give us something down here to go long in. That's what I'd like to see. I'm not going to rush anything today. Let's see what we get here in price action today. It's going to be a good day. Highs are tapped right here. We got lows right here from news lows. I want to watch, see if news lows want to get smacked. Okay, that's what we're gonna look for. We got bearish SMT at the highs. Consolidated news lows. Higher high, lower high. I already logged into my trading account. I don't know why it's asking me again. Fucking annoying. We inverted this 1 minute for value gap with the SMTs we had at the highs already. We shifted lower. We just inverted this 1 minute for value gap and continue to trade lower. We're down below the 15 minute for value gap now. See what happens in here. If you go to a 5-second chart, you can kind of see how price shifted down. Consolidated here, broke this high, shifted down. We made this retracement into this 5 minute for value gap as we made SMTs, or we made a higher high here. We continued to shift lower, as well as we were already targeting down below. So this 1 minute closed, new one opened at that time, so we close here. So this would be the next key entry within here once we get that closure with the bearish SMTs in the 5 second. I don't trade 5 second, but that's kind of what we just had play out. Price is all fractal, so you can go down to a 5-second chart and really read what price is doing. So I think price is working its way down to news lows down here. I'll even put that on news lows, right about there. So I think price is gravitating down there. So we'll see what price wants to do first though. Bearish 5 minute closure. I'm gonna turn my light on. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna put some music on, but put on my headphones. Coin is crossing. I want to see what coin's doing. Is Bitcoin selling off or buying up? I think it's selling off. Coin's ripping down. Let's go, baby. Crypto will keep selling off and go lower if indices keep selling off. Alright, we just came down lower, pushing up higher now. I wonder if we're going to invert any of these gaps up here and keep pushing up. Higher time frame's telling me not to enter yet, so I'm going to stay on the sidelines. So we have a higher high, lower high here. We're about to invert this 30-second. So we just inverted that 30-second there. Fucking 30 points, wow. Let's see. I took a short on one of my funded accounts, that 30-second inversion. Higher high, lower high, targeting this low down here. It's on one of my newer funded accounts, so we'll see. Stop started at break even. We're about to get hit break even, which is fine. Okay, break even. I was looking for a little over 100 on that one, but yeah, it's all good. Happy about that. Happy about that. I'm not trying to go crazy with anything yet. I just saw set up, traded, came up, SMTs, after we inverted these gaps. So we'll see what happens in this area. This is really like what I want to pay attention to. What do we do in 50% of this wick here? We haven't hit 50% yet. Wonder if we're gonna keep going higher at some point and then sell back off. That's possible. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we buy all the way up into here and then sell off. We'll see. Or it hits my break even, then falls down, which is fine. All right. All right, we are just rejecting this low, the new week opening gap to the downside. I'm going to put up our opening range, so I didn't do that yet. That's going to be from open to close. Let's go. Here's our opening range. We'll see what happens if we get back into there or not. We'll pay attention to the opening range there. Took one scalp already this morning. Went into profit a little bit. Break even hit, which is good. Took that on the funded account. But we'll see. We'll see if we get any more setups. That was kind of a scalp. I wouldn't say it was A+. Because we're looking at the SMTs up at the highs here. We shifted down. Then we had the SMTs right here. So higher high, lower high. We got a 30-second inversion. And I'm looking for the news lows to be hit from the news that came out at 8:30. So I think we might go bearish today. If we push up higher here, more liquidity, or just consolidate in this range with these order blocks, push lower, then a buy later. But we'll see what happens. I could be wrong. Could be very much wrong. But we have news lows here. A lot of liquidity down there. And this sell-off might just be building more liquidity from everybody short here, everybody short here. Now we're just going to go fuck everybody up, and then we're actually going to hit those lows. It's like, how many times can we screw everybody over? All right, so we're now up in this area. We have this order block here. Breaker. It's now a breaker. We played off this breaker already to sell off, but now we're back to the breaker. So I want to pay attention. Do we just completely sell off now? Do we consolidate in this area here? High there. Make a higher high here. Creating a higher high, lower high. And then we get some SMTs on these wicks as well. So if we get some SMTs in here and we stay here and then we get an inversion, maybe we do short to this low here while staying below this high, but we make a higher high over here. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Got this 1 minute for value gap here. Five-minute time frame is rejecting this 5 minute fair value gap up here off of this breaker that we have. I mean, you look at ICT's. What is it? I got it on my wall. The picture. It's a high time frame premium array with breakers. So you got like the consolidation down here, the rip up, next leg up, taking liquidity, shifting below it, using the breaker to go target the discount into the previous breaker. Okay. Which we already hit, which is right here. This is the previous breaker right here. We already hit it, but you gotta take it by situation, which is we have news lows down here, which could be the draw on liquidity. So now we're bouncing off this breaker, this order block now. So if you think this is high probability, any direction, you're stupid. And we have equal highs up here. So this could easily draw up here off this order block, but it could also easily draw down here to news lows. Both of them. So you can make a situation for both sides right now. Just because we got an inversion does not mean it's entry. Because we don't have the SMTs, we're not even in the macro yet. 950 is macro. So we got 5 minutes anyway. Look at that, it inverted the gap, now it's all the way back up and through it. Anything could happen right here. All right. We came up, we wicked that area. We still closed down below this, so this is pretty heavy. See a rip down there. Price looks heavy right now. It was bouncing off too many like bullish PD arrays as well. I just don't think it's high probability, but that's what the model's saying. That rejection on that 32nd in 1 minute definitely added more confluence for the short here. Look at that rejection, that fair value gap. Close back down below. This one looks like it's ready to just fall. I mean, a lot of people are thinking that, so we'll see. I wonder if it breaks this low and we just reverse here. I'd like to see that. That'd be awesome. We got SMTs with ES here. Look at dollar. Dollar's just consolidating here. Came down in this fair value gap, projecting it. If we go higher, we would go lower on indices. It's just like, what is this lower time frame telling us? We have this range, internal liquidity hit. We're rejecting internal liquidity. So if we do pull back down into these lows, which it looks like it's possible now, like we're not staying strong. We're taking this high, we're rejecting it right away. So we go lower here, indices higher. If they decide to be in sync. I think we're gonna get some good movement later today. Just gotta wait for our macros. We got 950, 1010, 1020 to 1040, 1050 to 1110. We'll see what we get. So if you guys are still on here around that time, then that's what I'm looking for. And like if it's not an A+ setup, at least an A or an A+ setup, if it's not one of those, I'm just gonna let it go without me, because like I can only have so much energy to like waste on a trade. So like if you look at trading as like a energy point, so every time you take a trade, you're using a piece of your energy, and you only have so much mental capital. Because like if you take a trade and you take a loss and it was like a B setup, a C setup, whatever, it wasn't that good of a quality setup based on your trading plan, and then let's say you lose it, and then you have an A+ setup happening later, you're not going to have the energy or the confidence to want to take that trade, and then you're going to beat yourself up and be like, why didn't I just wait for that trade? So if you have a system that says each trade I take is a mental capital point, is this trade worth that point? Okay, and then you got to ask yourself if you're focused. Did you actually plan the trade, or is it just impulsive because you saw one thing in the chart that gives you confirmation? So there's all these things that you got to keep asking yourself when you're trading. Just because we have an inversion here on the 1 minute. Like I used to want to take shit like this. Like, oh, okay, I have SMTs at the highs. We have an inversion. We have a retest of the breaker. We have this 1 minute inversion. I used to just enter this shit like right away. Just like this. Okay, I used to just enter that, and look at it, it's just consolidating here. It'd already be at break even by now, because it hit this low, it stops at 100% go to break even. But I even have like a note card in front of me. It's right here. Just because we inverted doesn't mean we enter right away. So like, I'll have like a whole database like in my notes from recording every single week. Pull it up real quick. Every single day, I record my trades here. and then you click them, and then you can go through them and read, and you put your chart setups in. Like this is back in May, April, March, February. Okay, this is like what you have to do. And then I even have folders now with news events. So all these news events here, like today we have whatever, and I'm gonna put in the chart what we have. Okay. So like when the trading day is over, I'm gonna put that in my notebook. So like on the next whatever news was today, it was like advanced GDP. So I'll put that in the advanced GDP section, and I will have a chart. So next time there's an advanced GDP report, I can get to see what price did on that day. Like how fast was the movement, when did it set up, how long it took, stuff like that. So it's something I started doing recently. Because trading's all about data and it's all personal. Because yesterday was flash PMI, right? Yeah. Because, yeah, what time did that news come out yesterday? Came out at 9:45. And today is going to be advanced GDP. So today's bias, news is at 8:30. I'm gonna write down what I'm like thinking is gonna happen today. My bias, initial sell-off at first with sell-off at first to take news lows after market open, then looking for long buy continuations. So if we get a reversal setup down here, I'd be more interested in that. If we sell off now, I don't get in the sell, but if it sells off now, then we'll look for the buy after. Yeah, because look at what we're getting now. Consolidating, closing down below this range here. Selling off. Look at that. Selling off, we got news lows down here. So let's see if we rip those lows. That's what we're looking for. So you'd want to see that just rip down now. Let's look at all three of these here. Look at the SMTs we got. Lower low. Higher low. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get here. Fuck this song. There we go, that's better. Unless we just use this high here. Look at these equal highs up here, though. Equal highs up here. There's a lot up there. You know what I mean? Just because we took this high doesn't mean we're going to completely sell off. We're in a huge discount. We've been down, like, a lot of the week already. Yeah, look at this. We've been down, 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 down. This is Tuesday. I mean, Tuesday high of the week. I feel like we're going to close somewhere in this range this week. Somewhere up in here this week. Oh, wrong one. Fuck. There we go. They give us like a nice wick on this candle. If we get back up into here, that'd be ideal. pushing down, pushing higher. Looking at the 1 hour candle in this consolidation. If we look like we take this low here, we have SMTs. Oh, baby. That's going to be juicy. Not creating any displacement yet. I know we're in our macro. 15-second chart. We just took our target low that we're looking at. That's the low I was looking at when I was in my short up over here. When I took my short here, I was in profit to here. I was looking for about 50 points or so. The price ended up coming back and hitting my break even. So it came down to here, hit the low, moved to break even, came back, hit my break even. But that's all good. Just follow my plan, man. That's all I'm doing. If we close this, we're then going to have a gap right here. I'm going to close this off just because we don't need that. We do have another low over here. This isn't news low, this is regular low. Alright, there we go. We're pushing down lower now. I'd like to see these lows hit here. Maybe leave this intact. Yeah, no, we just leave this low here. We're shifting down lower very, very fast. So we're going to see what we get over here. So now we got a 30-second for value gap. Damn, that 15 minutes is about to close soon, too. Jeez, man, this thing's ripping. Man, oh man. Maybe we are gonna buy up. I was ready for it. That's something with the mental game. You can't control and know what's gonna happen next, you know? We're trading so heavy right now. Looks like we're gonna reach towards this low here. So what I was gonna do, 150%. If we just rejected here, this 30-second candle, if this was to rip up, close here, I would have entered this to go long. 100%. Okay. I would have entered that, and I would have accepted the risk, and if it lost, it lost, but it likely would have won because of sweeping lows, liquidity, bullish SMT. I don't like this one as much anymore because we just closed 15-minute. We're about to close so damn heavy. That's the issue here. And we had the bearish SMT at the highs. And we've already been trending so lower already. This thing's even moving. I know we got the SMTs, that's the one thing I'm seeing. You go to the 4 hour too. What would really invalidate any buys right now is if we broke down below these lows here on ES. Or both of them broke the lows, we should say. This is making the lower low, so I'd want to see, I need to see ES stay above this low here. It can take this low right here, but it needs to stay above here if we're going to go bullish. Alright, took that low that we're looking at here on the 4 hour. Yep, alright. That invalidates the buys for me right now. You might ask why. It's because I'm looking for SMT divergences in price action, and they need to show signs of strength on one of them at least. I know we got it over here, but right now things are closing heavy. Look at that 1 hour close. It just closed fucking heavy. So why would I want to put money at risk and risk my mental capital, you know what I mean, when I can just wait for price to start moving and showing me something a little bit better, something that's a little bit more familiar with me. Why wouldn't I just wait for that? You know what I mean? That's the real thing. Since we don't have SMT, I'm not going to be taking this buy down here. Even if we invert any of these gaps. We just inverted this 30-second here. Gun to my head, we are going to rip at least 20 points from here. Like, this could be a buy, risking 1,200, make 1,200 if this is what happens. This is not, I'm not taking this though. We don't have SMT. It's breaking my rules. And I care more about breaking my rules, well, following my rules and making money. That's another thing I learned this year is like, the more you follow your rules, like you have to put more power on your rules versus P&L. Okay? I used to be impulsive with shit like this. Even if there was SMT, I would want to take something like this. But it's just moving so fast, it's not really planned. And we just had a massive 1 hour closure. So like, things aren't really lining up to take the buy yet. I thought I always had to learn more about what price does and how to make price move. But in reality, it's so easy to like understand the mechanics of price action. It's the hard part is the mental game. And when you work on your mental game, your technical trading game gets better too. Because like if you lose, a lot of the time you think you did something wrong. And even if you did something wrong, you look at it in a bad way, it's like, oh, I should have done this or shouldn't have done that. But then it's like, if you really think about it, you can't control the market. So how could you say should or shouldn't? That's illusion of control. You can't control this market. You think you can. So all you can do is write down, looking at the information you have now, what could I have done better? Not should have, but like what could have you have done better, and how can you implement a better habit in what needs work now? What was your mental game like during that time? What were you thinking? And if it was a bad thinking process, what's the problem? Okay. Why is that problem there? Okay. And then you got to talk about why is the problem wrong, and then you got to talk about a correction to the problem. Over and over and over and over again. We are fucking melting, dude. This is insane. So we're starting to sell off all over here. Is that what's going to happen here now? So we just came down pretty deep now. I just said dollar was bearish. We got SMTs in these wicks now. We got SMT here, higher time frame. We probably just closed bullish on a 30-second, but I like the 1 minute better. Dude, this fucking leverage is high as hell. Yeah, 30-second inverted this here too. So we just inverted this 1 minute gap. We had a fat wick here after taking out the short-term high. I'm gonna wait on this. I am interested in this one. don't like that fat wick, and we're bouncing between very, very bearish sell-off. Yeah, I'm not taking this. I was thinking about it. I didn't want to take it on a paper account. Nothing to think about. My plan says not to enter it. Like, look at that 5-minute closure. That thing's ugly. We're bouncing between multiple fair value gaps here. Okay. We need more accumulation down here of some sort. Nice little rejection there. So here's this 1-minute inversion that I'm talking about. He's got these order blocks. It's just so heavy right now, man. This looks like it's going to start getting heavy. I do like that lower low here. Higher low up here. There's a lot of relative equal lows here. We just suit these lows. 1, 2, 3. Relative equal highs here on the 5-second chart. But who's saying that we can't come down here once more and get another leg here? Look at that. You know it when you see it, you know what I'm saying? There we go. This is so crazy, this massive sell-off. Alright, we're about to get a 30-second for value gap here. Relative equal highs up there. Not liking the buys. Oh my god. There's not even a short setup in here. You're about to end our macro here in like a few seconds anyway. So I gotta wait on the 10, 20 macro now. This is fun. Appreciate it if you guys leave a like or whatever if you like the stream. Hopefully I'm teaching a little bit about patience here. So now we got a 1 minute for value gap, but we don't have SMTs. So even if we do inverse this, I don't want to be in this trade. Like I said, I put more power to following my rules versus taking bullshit trade setups. Because the way I pass my funded accounts is based on following my rules. It wasn't about thinking about P&L. It was about looking at a quality setup and taking the trade. And it happened to be between 2 weeks, I only took 4 trades. And now we're in July. Okay, like that was June. Now we're in July. I mean, the summer months are a little shittier. August is probably gonna be even worse. And even if we do invert this, like look at the range on this. 30 points for that. That's like a lot of range. This is a fast market today. Very fast market. Like here's one of my new funded accounts. This is the trade I had today. It was a break even. So $1 profit. I mean, this is one of my new funded accounts. I was looking to make like 100 on this move. Just this one account though. I got 3 fundeds at this point from Top Step. Damn, dude, if that really stayed intact. Like right here. So 100. That would have been 100. 200. 300. It's just all the way to there before 100 already. That's crazy. Alright, price is obviously heavy. We're going into a recession? Maybe. Look at the higher time frame here. Look at this shit. If we invert this weekly gap this week, probably targeting here and maybe even down here. Lower high, higher high. Okay. Look at that higher high up there. Say lower here. I mean the higher high. Obviously price is pretty bearish here. Bearish SMTs out the ass with this. We got about another 5 minutes or so for the next macro to start. Price is obviously just trendy now. I'm marking up our new macro times, 10:20 to 10:40. Nothing in here for me to want to enter on. This is no man's land right here. And we have the next setup possibly in here. Maybe equal lows here. Take a short here. Target equal lows if those form. Way too much leverage for me to want to do this. Well, risk. It's like a 2-minute fair value gap here. If we do inverse that, that's just way too much. But I mean, we got a lot of these time frames. We filled in this daily gap. There's a daily gap here. Man, oh man, we're about to close that inversion. Even the 5-minute as well. Holy shit, in the next 45 seconds we're about to close this here. And possibly rip to this high. Man, oh man. We just ripped this high here on ES. After being really fucking heavy. I know we got equal highs up there. We just don't have SMTs down here. $16 seconds left. Yeah, I'm just gonna observe this one. Okay, we didn't even close it. We just closed down below it. Now we're gonna watch see if this inversion plays out here. 5-minute inversion as well. We got these highs up there. Dude, this is just some fat ass risk, man. The sure doesn't look too bad. Just the leverage is so fucking high, man. So one thing I don't like about this, I'd rather wait for some type of retracement. See what we get from there. See if we get up into this for value gap up there. Right up into here. Oh, look at that SMT as well. Another SMT. Let's go. I like this order block here, the SMTs we have in these wicks. We're in our macro. I like this little buy from here to here. Came down, higher low, lower low. I want to target buys up to here. Okay, trading down lower once more. Okay. All right. See what we get. Let's see what we get here. Just one more little soup here. There she goes, pushing up, starts to break even. Let's go. Let's go, baby. $1,000 on that one. That leverage is way too high for my liking. I didn't take that on any funded. I took it on eval. Took it on eval. It's probably gonna keep going too. Just that alone, an $800 risk. We need to see the 15-minute push higher and close above there if I'm going to continue looking for longs. Dude, it just, the gap was just so much. There was a difference here. Bullish order block. So 2-minute IFVG. Yeah, they didn't have SMT at the low, so that was the hardest thing on this one. Price is doing exactly as I was outlining this morning. But we just did not get the SMTs I like. I know we got it on YM, but it's best quality when it's on these two. Alright, we got that 15-minute order block down here. We'll see if we can hit that and then go buy back up. I'd like to see a retracement down into this range for a potential long. Oh shit, yeah, there's that paper trade I had. Forgot I even took that. It's funny. Another 2-minute inversion entered there. We're about to. Did we invert this one? Yeah, we inverted this one too. Now, holy shit, dude. We might just rip from here without giving pullbacks. If it's really strong, we're not going to get huge pullbacks. You're just going to get shallow ones. 5-minute inverted this too. Yeah, this might even just go from here. I want to see what else price does in this area here. We're about to end this macro very soon. We get the next macro starting 1050. So wait till 1050, see what we get. These are usually when my best trades happen. They're a little bit slower, a little bit more planned. We get most manipulation already out of the market, and then we just get a nice leg continuation of some sort. If you go to the 1 hour time frame in all of these, look at what we're getting. Fat rejection at the low. Equal highs above. Thursday. This could be the reversal for this week. This could be the low of the week. We get a continuation higher back into this range from this entire week that I've been talking about. Pushing up. I want to see price keep pushing up. Both vehicle lows. If we shift down, wonder if we keep these equal highs up here. These equal lows, order block maybe. Conversion, buy back up. We'll see. I do want to see this 15-minute close above here though. We're just about to leave this macro, so we have this dead time for a little bit. So I'm gonna wait. So I'll be right back in a few minutes. Sorry guys, I'm back. There she goes. Up, up, and up. Only had one contract on that bitch going up there. One of my eval accounts. I didn't trade this eval. Being very conservative on this one for A+ setups. I just wanted to see some more SMTs down here at these wicks. There just really wasn't any. They were just so in sync with each other. That made me be a little bit hesitant on this, but clear equal highs up there, reversal, all that fun stuff. It's just not giving me a setup. That's A+. Damn, this trade is fat as fuck. Took it on this one account. $1,000 profit on this one eval. I was in a little bit of drawdown already, but took the buy from here up to about here. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 grand here. Jesus. Crazy. Alright, about to get our next macro starting. Let's see what happens here. Look how we closed that 15-minute there. After we close that 15-minute, now we're rejecting here. Do the next one up here. These equal highs up here. I'd love to see some type of pullback down into this 15-minute range and give us something going forward. I would love to see some pullback now into here, possibly down into here. Oh, that'd be pretty fat though. Dude, some of these songs are fucking terrible. Retest down into here. Continuation maybe. Keep selling off. You gotta keep selling off. Lower low, higher low. Liquidity. Just rip it right up, yeah. Fucking A. Look how strong this bitch is, dude. Fucking A, it's on fire. Talk about a strong fucking market. Damn. No pullbacks for me to get in. It's crazy. It was bearish as fuck, and then it flipped right back around, but didn't give no entries. There was this reversal down here I took on the evals, but nothing I took on my other accounts. It's good though. Crazy market. We're just pushing up higher now into this fair value gap that we're up here. We blew through this high. We're up in this order block now. We're about to get an hour closure in the next 5 minutes. Let's see where we're at. Do we trade down lower and buy back up later, or do we just continue to keep rallying up? That's the real question now. I would really love to see more of a pullback down into this liquidity. Give me something to get in, but This little shallow retracement is not enough. This isn't enough. These equal lows here. I also just don't need to take anything today. Took it on the one account, and that's fine. I didn't take it on the others because I didn't see the SMT I'd want to see. I know we had our inversion, but not enough of what I'd like to see, honestly. This 1 minute for value gap down here, as well as this inversion level here. New day opening gap up here. This motherfucker's ready to go, man. Holy shit. $250 points. Because every 20 points is 400, so we'll do 250 divided by 20 times 400. We'll close one here. 60. How much do I need to pass this account? 4,500? Wow. New hours opening. Close very, very, very bullish here. Bouncing off the new day opening gap over here. Close very bearish here on dollar, so that's bullish. We inverted the dollar. So I'd love to see some type of pullback with SMTs in here. And I want to take a long if we do get that. Look at that, we just inverted this 15-minute as well. Another 15-minute inversion. Let's get rid of this one here. I know we got this low right here. I only got 8 more minutes, so we're going to see what we get in the next 8 minutes or so. I don't need to take anything, which I might not. We just hit a lot of higher time frame liquidity. I would like to see these lows head down in here. Or something like this. Fake move up, then move down. That'd be too far though. I'm not trading over it this time. I don't think it's gonna set up in this time frame, but I'm still gonna watch it just in case. If I have to, I'll just tape read it. And we just smack this liquidity from here. And we got a higher low, a lower low here with a 1 minute fair value gap. I just don't trust this 1 minute fair value gap as an inversion because we already smoked this high. So even if we do invert that, I'd want to see another swing low of some sort. Inversion maybe in here somewhere. So we'll see what we get. Even if we invert that, I mean, it could play out, but it's not something I wanna risk myself in, especially these equal lows here. New 30-minute candle, 30-minute inverted. That's fucking beautiful. That's a pretty beautiful inversion on a 30-minute. You don't see that every day. Sweep with a low, close bullish. That's a pretty bullish sign right here. Course. Alright, let's see what we get here. Another leg down, staying bullish there. That's kind of what I like to see. Trade down into this discount, another leg down, more SMTs. We have this fair value gap here. Even on the 30-second chart. Because there's no denying it. We've been very, very bullish. The question is this even worth the risk, honestly? You gotta ask yourself that question. Okay, we got equal lows here. We got a fair value gap here, an inefficiency. Yes, we're getting a pattern, but do we trade patterns for pattern's sake? No, we don't. We hit higher time frame liquidity here. We left these highs. We don't need to hit those yet. We could sell off and then go hit the highs later. But we are displacing off of 5-minute fair value gap as well. Right there. Let's make it below. Here's a 5-minute gap. We just hit 50% of this gap here. Okay, that's just what I see here in price action. Oh my god, and we just took that low there. So we don't even have the SMT anymore. Gotta keep that in mind. We're gonna see what price really wants to do up in this area. We got about 3 minutes left. Alright, we just pushed up here. We inverted the 30-second, but we don't have the SMTs and the wicks anymore. We do right here. We don't down here. That's what I'm talking about. We don't down here anymore, but we do right here. So if we're looking at this, we have SMT. I'll paper this bitch, but that's all I'm gonna do. RR is really not that big, but yeah, it's a fat stop loss. The thing is, I'd wait for a soup. If we do get a soup down here, I want to see if a soup does play out. Let's look at this. We do have this SMT. Is it showing up on a 5-minute? Yes, it is. We're displacing on a 5-minute for value gap here. We do have the 5-minute order block. And you do got to think about this. We are starting to close down below here. I don't have good faith in that paper trade I just took. I really don't. I think it needs more time. We're at the end of our macro anyway. The higher time frame is really saying some good things here. That's just what I see, is that the higher time frame saying some good things. And that's what my hopes are on. I wouldn't even say hopes, that's what my bets are on. The higher time frame's gonna send us higher. Still bearish here? Oh yeah, we are. Trading lower. Baby. Just took one more trade. Stop's going to break even. Holy shit. Up another 1,000. Almost up another 1,000. This would be 2,000 on this account just today. Just eval account though. One of my evals. So we'll see how she does. I took it right here. The SMT I saw right there at the wicks. I'm just targeting this high right here. Just targeting this high. Be exactly $1,000 if we do hit this. Just looking for this high to be met. Took the buy right there. Stops at break even. Are we gonna reach those highs or are we not gonna reach those highs? That's the question. It's just that SMT we saw. We saw the inversion closure there in the 30-second. So I took advantage of that situation on the 30-second. When I saw the SMT at the wicks. Okay, we've got bullish closure. Let's watch it hit TP here. We're just about there. Are we gonna hit it? Did we hit the high? Made equal highs, but we didn't blow through it yet. There we go. We just hit it. Cool. $2,049 in the day on this account. A little over halfway from passing this one now. Happy about that. Yeah, I'm going to mark that up on why I took this one here. Definitely hesitant at first. I wanted to wait until I saw more confirmation. And once I saw that SMT get formed here at these wicks as well. So a higher low there. And then a lower low here. Already bullish. And that's when I said I'm taking this trade up to these highs. So that was a good little move there. Second inversion right here. Minute, 30 minute looking clearly bullish. Once I saw SMT on wicks, it was clear that price higher. Boom, clear as day. Okay. That's really just what we had here today. Very nice, very nice. Delivered off 5 minute fair value gap. I know we had equal lows, so that's fine because we had relative equal highs and potential targets higher. That's all good. Just get a picture of this 15 minute closing, as well as the 30 minute. And let's go down to this one chart for entry here, and then the other entry here from this morning was 2 minute inversion right here. Centered here, stops here. Oh man, computer's lagging. Damn, it hasn't lagged this bad in a minute. Clear as day. Could I have done better? Yes, I could have done better. Couldn't have been as hesitant down here because we didn't have SMTs down here. We did in the wicks. These are better SMTs, I'd say. We didn't have SMTs down here, but we did on the 1 minute wicks. I know that's for sure. Two-minute IFVG long. And this is 30-second IFVG long. 30 seconds. There we go. Alright, take it easy, guys. Love y'all. Peace out.